Hello and welcome to the pinning of the 2021 Cleveland State Nursing Cohort. Gandhi once stated that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It has often been said that nursing is a calling more than a profession. We are called to comfort those in need in their darkest hours, who are fighting to live, and the families of those who have lost that fight. We have been entrusted to support, heal, and encourage the sick and weary, whether young, old, or in between. It is our duty as future nurses to be cognizant of the needs of our fellow man and woman, not only aware of their physical demands, but their cultural and spiritual truths that they hold dearly. Y'all, I'm nervous, sorry. By being mindful of the different spiritual belief systems, not only does that make us better advocates for our clients, but it gives us an opportunity to learn from them, and it provides us with a chance to better understand how to serve them. In light of this need to connect with those whose beliefs we may not share, I ask that in lieu of bowing your head today, that you instead close your eyes and open your heart. Take a moment to let the gratitude you have for being here today set in, for this is truly a gift. Students, fill your heart with the pride you feel for the work that you have put to get here. Families and friends, fill your heart with delight that someone you care dearly for finally finished this seemingly endless journey. Because let's be honest, we all know you're just happy that you no longer have to deal with cranky, sleep-deprived, and constantly studying students anymore. So kudos to you all for putting up with us for these past two years, especially during that Peds Med Surg 2 semester, because seriously, was I the only person crying and questioning my life choices every day? Take this opportunity to look back on the joy, the laughter, the heartache that we have all shared with each other along the way. Think of the lifelong friendships that you have forged during this time in your lives. Reflect on the major changes and encounters that we have all accomplished during this journey, like Jessica Collins birthing our nursing school baby, Jamie going from a Binkley to a Wooden, and Logan finally turning 20 and leaving his teenage years in the past. More than anything, take a second to fill your heart with gratitude, because you, my friends, have made it. With that in mind, open your eyes. You, my colleagues, are here. This is your moment that you all have worked so tirelessly for day in and out. Every single one of you has reached out, grabbed it, and now you're gonna get out there and slay it like the fabulous nurses that I know you're gonna be. So as we move forward with our new careers, let us remain humbled that while yes, we busted ours to get here, we are lucky enough to have earned an opportunity to dedicate our lives in the service of others. So in closing, I would like to get in touch with my inner Elle Woods and just say this. What, like it was hard? Congratulations to you all.
Welcome. Let me take off the mask. I'm Nancy Thomas, and I'm the Director of Nursing, and on behalf of the faculty, I'm so happy to welcome you to the 2021 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. We are delighted that you have joined with us, and we're delighted that we're able to have an in-person pinning ceremony tonight. I know you're very proud of the graduates, and I am too. Our staff members, I forgot the nursing faculty. I wanted to introduce the nursing faculty to you. There's several here tonight, and several couldn't be here. So the ones that are here, as I call your name, if you'll stand up: Maureen Bax-Griffin, Jennifer Davis, Greg Edwards, Dr. Sonia Franklin, Dr. Bonnie Freeland, Janine Loga, Ashley McEwen, Dottie Monroe, and Vicki Steele. Other staff members who are vital to our program are our Skills Lab technician, Kelly Reed, and our beloved Nursing Department Secretary, Courtney Saunders, who also goes above and beyond her usual duties and serves as advisor for the Student Nurses Association, who are the planners of this event. Our adjunct faculty are also a vital part of our program. If any are here this evening, please stand and be recognized. We also have a wonderful nursing tutor on our team, Miss Jill Cooper, who is a Cleveland State Nursing alum. Do we have any additional nursing alumni from a Cleveland State nursing alumni here in the? And will you stand, please, for us? Thank you. We look forward to hosting a nursing alumni event in our new building, and we hope you'll be able to attend. So save the date for September 24th, and we'll be getting more information out about that. We could not do what we do for our students if we did not have our wonderful administration backing us. The Dean of Business and Healthcare is Susan Webb Curtis. Just stand up. Dean Webb Curtis is a gifted visionary leader and mentor, and she's key in helping us achieve our dreams for the nursing department. We're so grateful. Our VP for Academic Affairs is Dr. Barsha Pickle. Our VP for Student Services is Dr. Michael Stokes, and our VP for Finance is Alicia Fox, who has managed the building of our new Health Science building. Speaking of the building, it would never come into being without our president. Cleveland State is so fortunate to have a great president, Dr. Bill Seymour. Please welcome him to the podium now.
Well, thank you, Director Thomas, and I got to tell you, this is my favorite time of year, particularly since I haven't seen hardly any of you all year long. It's been a year of being in isolation and working hard still. Our faculty and staff did amazing things, but we lost that contact with our students that we normally have. But I really appreciate the fact that you guys kept on going. You didn't stop, even though you're the only class, perhaps in the history of the college, who spent 2 years, at least parts of 2 years, dealing with a pandemic. It really was quite impressive. And so thank you for your perseverance, for your dedication. You didn't let anything stop you. So that tells me about the kind of nurses that you're going to be, that you're going to continue to do what's necessary to take care of your patients, to be good employees. And so we are very, very proud. So this is one of my favorite events of the year. Obviously, we've got a lot going on with your commencement tomorrow night, and then we've got another commencement on Saturday, but it really makes me feel quite good that we're able to do things more in person, to start to return to normal. I think we all want that. I think we all need that. So I just want you to know that we are very proud of you. I look forward to the great work that you're going to do. I love going out. Well, I don't love going to the doctor. Does anybody really love going to the doctor? But when you do go to a doctor, I'm so happy. And I did this a few weeks ago. I had an outpatient procedure, and the first person I met introduced herself. She said, well, I'm a Cleveland State graduate. And immediately I felt a lot better. So I hope that you get to do that to folks all over the place. I just want to share one thing with you this evening, because I just thought it was great fun. And Nancy Thomas mentioned the new building, and I know you guys didn't get to spend much time in there, but it really indicates where we have come in terms of our training and our facilities, but it also talks about what our nurses are going through in terms of their training. And it's really top notch. But I found something recently that talked about rules for nurses in 1887. Can you imagine being a nurse in 1887, a few years after the Civil War? Here was rule number one. I have a hard time speaking. Daily sweep and mop the floors of your ward. I don't think you're going to have to do that. Number 2, maintain an even temperature in your ward by bringing a scuttle of coal as necessary. Thank goodness we've got central heat and air. Light is important to observe patients' condition. Therefore, each day, fill kerosene lamps, clean chimneys, trim wicks, and wash windows once per week. Did they train you how to do that? I hope not. Each nurse on duty will report at 7 a.m. and leave at 8 p.m., except on the Sabbath, on which day you will be off from 12 to 2 p.m. I think your hours will be tough, but perhaps not that bad. Graduate nurses in good standing with the Director of Nursing will be given an evening off each week for courting purposes, or 2 evenings per week if you go to church regularly. How about that? Each nurse should lay aside from each payday a goodly sum of her earnings for benefits during her declining years, so that she will not become a burden on anyone. For example, if you earn $30 a week, you should lay aside 15. Any nurse who smokes, uses liquor in any form, gets her hair cut at a beauty shop or frequents dancing halls will give the Director of Nursing good reason to not support her worth, intentions, or integrity. And the last one, the nurses who perform her duties and serves her patients and doctors faithfully for a period of 5 years will be given an increase by the hospital administration of 5 cents a day. So you all have come a long, long way. I think you're moving into a much better situation in terms of your work environment and pay and all that, but I know you don't do it for that reason. You do it because of the love of nursing, the love of taking care of people, giving of yourself. That's why you're becoming nurses, and we couldn't be more proud of you for what you've done already and what you will do as well in the future. So thank you. I look forward to greeting you as you come across the stage tomorrow night when you officially graduate from Cleveland State, but tonight you become RN, so congratulations.
It's my honor to say a few words of just congratulations to this group, and I'd first like to have you acknowledge your faculty members and how much that they have supported and meant to you. And above all, your family members. And so I'd like for you to take a minute just to thank your family members who are here supporting you. It's an entire family commitment when you do this. I've been at Cleveland State, I'm finishing my 32nd year, and I have to tell you that in my early days, I recruited for the college. And the nursing program was always a point of pride. I could go out and say that we had one of the best nursing programs in the state because employers would tell you that. When you would go out and talk with employers, they would say a Cleveland State graduate goes beyond, above and beyond. They are just a higher quality. And I've seen that through the years. It's been my privilege for the last 3 or 4 years to be, associated with the nursing program. Before I just recruited and worked with the business area, and I really didn't get to be hands-on with these nursing instructors. And so I've seen how deeply they care, how deeply they fret over, test scores, how students are doing. And they're very, very proud of you. I felt very emotional as you walked in, and I just thought, here's a strong class. We're back. We've gone through the COVID pandemic. You're in a brand new building. There's just such a bright future. And I hope as you go out that you'll tell others about your Cleveland State experience and you'll encourage others. And I just want to say congratulations for picking a profession that is just so noble. I just am so thankful as I go out and I see our graduates out in the community, because I've been here a long time. It's a source of pride to see the nursing, and I know how well you're trained. So congratulations from my heart.
Wow, good evening. Y'all always look good, but from up here, you look real good tonight. And what a blessing to be here. I'm so thankful to be here with you, to see this crowning gem of what you've worked so hard for over the past months and years, and to get to celebrate with those you love the most. I think perhaps this part of the program is the most difficult, because I could recognize each and every one of you as an individual, but to create words that describe your strength and your wonder as a group, a graduating class of nurses, there are not words. So rather than tell you what I think, I want to express a way for you all to speak for yourselves. Let your achievements speak for you. So I'm going to ask you to do something. You never know what I'm going to say. I have a few statements for you to ponder. And if these statements apply to you, I ask you, the graduating nursing class of Cleveland State, to stand and remain standing for just a few moments. So bear with me. So ask yourself, I have undergone a change, either willingly or unwillingly. If that applies to you, please stand. I got them all on the first one. Congratulations, you have gained flexibility. Now, I have pursued something despite its difficulty in achievement. You have lived perseverance. I have felt concern for the suffering of others. You've given compassion. I have worked to support another in their time of need. You have become an advocate. I have upheld the truth of my actions despite their outcome. You have lived out honesty. I have performed an act to serve another without seeking recompense. You possess a servant's heart. And finally, I have placed myself in the experience of another in seeking to understand their experience and render them aid. You give, live, and breathe empathy. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you a group of flexible, perseverant, compassionate, honest, empathetic, and advocate servants. The 2021 graduating class of Cleveland State Community College School of Nursing.
I have some awards I would like to give out. For outstanding clinical performance during the spring 2021 semester, Keith Long, if you'll come up, please. Jamie Wooden. Logan Coball. And Nadia Bergoski. I would like to recognize students that have already won awards. Please stand when I call your name and stay standing until all are recognized. The SNA award went to Jessica Greer. The Healthcare Career Community Award, Samantha Marignano. The Outstanding Nursing Award, Ashley Burris. The Spirit of Nursing, Shay Barrios. Beta Omicron is a national organization for the Nursing Honor Society. Carrie Eiler got that award. Our local chapter is Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society, and its members must exhibit academic excellence in the study of associate degree nursing. The society encourages the pursuit of advanced degrees in the profession of nursing, as well as continuing education as a long life professional responsibility. The 2021 inductees are Taylor Adams, please stand, Ashley Burris, Logan Coball, Jessica Collins, Carrie Eiler, Brandy Glover, Jada Goodwin, Keith Long, Samantha Marignano, Nicole Ninteman, and Brooke Velt. Please give them all a hand. Y'all can be seated now. We have a special award this evening. The DAISY, Diseases Attacking the Immune System Award, is an international recognition program that honors and celebrates the skillful, compassionate care that nurses provide every day. The DAISY Foundation was established by the family of J. Patrick Barnes after he died from complications of an autoimmune disease in 1999. During his hospitalization, they deeply appreciated the care and compassion shown to Patrick and his entire family. When he died, they felt compelled to say thank you to nurses in a very public way. Meet Patrick and his family. Patrick is on the left. Congratulations to Alicia Kimsey. Alicia, if you'll come forward. The nomination story for Alicia. I first met Alicia when the LPN transition class joined my traditional RN classes. We participated in clinicals together, and she was always compassionate and caring to her patients. She currently works as an LPN, and I can see her from her experience that she has a true calling for helping others. We became study partners and have consistently encouraged each other to reach our goals. Nursing school is extremely challenging, but she always had my back no matter how hard it got. She gave me motivation and reminded me that although it is a long road, it is one that will truly make an impact in the lives of others. Alicia will receive a certificate, a portfolio, an award pin, and a Healer's Touch sculpture. Thank you, Alicia. And it's right here. We get it. Put all my stuff on.
Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to nursing faculty, family, and friends, and of course my fellow graduate nurses. It is my absolute honor to stand here before you today. I proudly give this speech to you as president of the Student Nursing Association. I have made it farther than I have ever imagined. God has truly blessed me with this broken road that has led me to this day. To my classmates, remember, kites rise against, not with the wind, and that no one has ever worked their passage in a dead calm. I challenge you to embrace the future with open arms. The future belongs to those who genuinely believe in their dreams. We are armed with the education, the friends and family, and the ambition to materialize our dreams. Let this be the stepping stone for each one of us on our journey. With each new day, opportunities will present themselves. Be happy with who you are today, but never stop imagining who you could be tomorrow. Care more than others think is wise, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. There is no need to reach high for the stars, for if you look deep inside yourself, you will find the stars already within you. As nurses, each day we will touch a life or be touched by a life. We have chosen a profession of exceptional work. Nurses are angels here on earth. Throughout our time in this program, we have learned and grown so much as students and as individuals. We have used the knowledge from our anatomy and physiology, human development, nursing, and leadership classes to care for adults and children with various conditions. Being a nurse is not about the pills, the IVs, and the charting. It's about being able to love people when they are at their worst moments and being able to forgive them for all the wrongs and making a difference in their lives. Together we have laughed, together we have cried. There have been days we have wished to be over sooner and days we wished had never begun in the first place. We have had babies, we have lost loved ones, we have endured long nights of studying and writing care plans. We have fussed at each other like brothers and sisters. We have had the best of times and the worst of times together, but most importantly, together we made it. This is our day. This is our day we have been working so diligently towards. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good afternoon, friends, family, and fellow nursing graduates. Our nursing school journey has finally come to an end. We did it. We accomplished our dream. Thank you to our friends and families for supporting us along the way and picking up the slack. This journey was not easy, but it was definitely worth it. Being a nurse means you will never be bored. You will always be frustrated. You will be surrounded by challenges. So much to do and so little time. You will carry immense responsibility and very little authority. You will step into people's lives and you will make a difference. Some will bless you, some will trouble you. You will see people at their worst and at their best. You will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love, courage, and endurance. You will see life begin and end. You will experience resounding triumphs and devastating failures. You will cry a lot. You will laugh a lot. You will know what it is like to be human and to be humane. You will have the most rewarding job in the world. I would also like to share the nurse's prayer with you. Give to my heart, O Lord, compassion and understanding. Give to my hands skill and tenderness. Give to my ears the ability to listen. Give to my lips the words to comfort. Give to me, Lord, strength for this selfless service. And enable me to give home to those I am called to serve. Amen. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jennifer Davis. Thank you.
agree with Ashley. You guys look pretty good from up here. I hope you feel good too. I am so honored to be here with you in your presence, the Cleveland State Community College nursing class of 2021. I am tasked with delivering an inspirational message to you in celebration of your accomplishments that led here to your pinning and tomorrow to your graduation. I really find this pretty impossible because the fact is you inspire me. I met you all in January of 2020 in your second semester of nursing. This was coined the Year of the Nurse by the World Health Organization in honor of the 200th anniversary of the birth of Florence Nightingale. You were a beautiful class of eager learners, and I really felt a connection with many of you just right away. We had really big plans of how our semester was going to go and how our time would go studying women's health and Med-Surg 1. We left for spring break, and none of us had any idea that that would be the last time we were together, you and me, until tonight. So, we were thrown into a spiraling vortex known as a pandemic in the Year of the Nurse, and there was a sense of uncertainty and unease, and we all became learners that semester. The faculty had to learn how to teach you nursing online. We had about 2 days to do that. To say that was difficult is a little bit of an understatement. And you had to learn how to be an online student in the same amount of time. And that's also very difficult. As I look back on that time, I see that we all took a really big breath, an inspiration, and we carried on. You guys most certainly just carried on. In fact, it seemed that you became even more determined to reach your goals and become a registered nurse. I am inspired by your determination, your resilience, your perseverance, and your true grit. We could stop right there, but I think we learned some other truths along the way. The first thing we learned is that we didn't need as much toilet paper as we thought. But we could be cleaner, right? I'm a peds nurse, and I'm a mom of 2 boys. So I know that we could all be a little cleaner. However, hopefully, a silver lining of the pandemic is that we're all gonna not share our germs quite so much. And haven't we been talking about this in the last 200 years since our esteemed colleague, Miss Nightingale, started talking about this? But I guess a pandemic is more convincing than nearly 200 years of modern nursing care. Another truth that we learned in the pandemic is that kindness never goes out of style. Just as we learned in kindergarten to share, except for our germs, because we need to be clean, shortly after, we've experienced unprecedented kindness of strangers. Shortly after our world seemed to change in an instant, our community was also rocked by the Easter Sunday tornadoes. Despite your hardships as students that you are going through, so many of you jumped in to help those affected in our community, some of you even that very night. Simple human kindness is great medicine for the soul, and I hope that we never lose sight of how kindness given and received feeds our soul and gives us resiliency. In a few moments, you're going to receive a lamp. In the past year, we've all learned that we cannot survive without Wi-Fi, or Zoom, or Google, any of the above. I hope that when you receive your lamp, it will remind you that there are times that you need to unplug. Refill your lamp with the oil of rest, laughter, spiritual nourishment, and quiet. Take time to find the things that keep your lamp filled. Our lamps will not light our spaces if we don't replenish the oil. So take time to smell the roses, laugh with your friends, sleep, and eat well. Finally, the pandemic taught us that we must be prepared. Over the past 4 semesters, you've been building a toolbox of skills, attitudes, and behaviors. This is what makes you a nurse. You've made it. You conquered nursing school. You made it through the year of the nurse that no one expected. Your path is set. You're ready to join this wonderful, helping, serving profession that will take you wherever you want to go. You are the nurses that were born in a pandemic. You're unique. Big or small, you'll have an impact on your community. So we learned in this pandemic that we all need to move forward. First, take your big breath and find your inspiration. Then look for your community, your patients, your world. Find your space, the one where you begin to use your toolbox to make an impact. Share your kindness with everyone in your space and light your lamp. Share your light. Along the way, make those habits to refill your lamp. Cleveland State Community College class of 2021, you inspire me, and I can't wait to see how you light our community. Thank you.
Now for the time that you came here for, the pinning. So I'm going to ask as I call your name to come up to the stage, and the person pinning you will also come up at that time too. Taylor Adams. Taylor is being pinned by Marie Schmidt. Marie is Taylor's mother and has been a registered nurse for 28 years and has had a huge and positive influence on why Taylor wanted to become a nurse. Ariel Anderson. Ariel is being pinned by Vicki Steele. She writes, Mrs. Steele has always been there for me through the ups and downs that nursing school entails, and I was grateful to get to know her throughout my journey, and I know I could always count on her anytime I ever needed anything. Cache Barrios. Shay is being pinned by Bonnie Freeland, and she said, Dr. Freeland helped me perfect my swing and believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Nadia Baragovsky. Nadia is being pinned by Dr. Freeland as well. And when she was telling me about why she chose Dr. Freeland, she said that she gave Nadia her phone number, and she said she was always just a phone call away, literally. Christy Beville. Christy is also being pinned by Dr. Freeland. Christy said, "She's my cheerleader." Melinda Brown. Melinda is being pinned by Heather Farley. And she said, "I chose Heather Farley to pin me, and she is not only an RN, but she is my leader, my friend, and one of my many inspirations." Ashley Burris. Ashley is being pinned by Hope Bean, and that is her mother. She has shown me that no matter what life deals you, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. She is an amazing mom and nurse. Emma Searley. Emma is being pinned by Ashley McEwen. And Emma writes, "Ashley has been a blessing to our entire cohort. She has helped me grow as a student with her knowledge and endless words of encouragement. We also share a mutual love of our cats." Logan Coball. Pinning Logan this evening is his mother, Brandy Coball, graduate of Cleveland State Nursing Program of 2008, and Logan's influence and motivation to be a compassionate and competent nurse. Jessica Collins. Jessica is being pinned by Miss Vicki Steele. Jessica wrote, "Mrs. Steele, I'm so grateful for you for your support and kindness that you have given me since day one. Your dedication towards creating an encouraging learning environment and all while smiling the entire time is admirable. You make the program better. Thank you." Carrie Eiler. Carrie is being penned by Wendy Beck, and Wendy is Carrie Eiler's mother-in-law. She is a family nurse practitioner and was a nursing graduate of Cleveland State in 1999. She is a huge support during Carrie's time in nursing school. Cameron Gardner. Cameron is being penned by Sydney Gardner, and that's Cameron's mother, a nurse of 29 years. And she'll pass on the legacy of providing holistic care for each and every one of her patients. Brandy Glover. Brandy will be penned by Ashley McEwen. And she writes, "Thank you for always being so dedicated and taking the extra time to ensure all of your students are successful." Jada Goodwin, and she's also being penned by Ashley McEwen. And Jada says, "Miss McEwen has made such a positive impact on my life during my time here at Cleveland State. As a nursing instructor, Ashley never failed to go above and beyond the call of duty. She is a constant reminder of why I chose to be a nurse." Jessica Greer. Jessica chose Miss Steele to pen her, and she writes, "I chose Miss Steele to pen me because she has always been an advocate and cheerleader for me throughout this program. Even in my times of doubt, she would fill me with the knowledge and courage to continue pushing. I am forever grateful." Kathy Harris. Kathy is being penned by Jill Cooper. And Kathy wrote this about her: "She is clothed in strength and dignity and speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is always on her tongue." This is Proverbs 31, 25, and 26, and is one of the Bible verses that reminds me of Jill. She has encouraged me more than she'll ever know, and I love and appreciate her and Virginia's support so very much. Constance Holdeman. Constance is being penned by Janine Loga. And she wrote, I just want to thank her for the encouraging words and support during this amazing experience. Candace Ketchum. She is being penned by Miss McEwen, and she wrote, thank you for always being a supportive and a constant source of encouragement. Alicia Kimsey. Alicia is being penned by Dr. Bonnie Freeland. And she wrote, Dr. Freeland is a great professor who took the extra time to get to know us as LPNs. She was always patient and there for me during the whole program, even when she wasn't my instructor. Keith Long. Keith is being penned by his Aunt Brenda Black. And he writes, my aunt has been a major source of encouragement throughout my nursing journey. I'm so thankful she's been able to pen me for the second time. Holly Lovingood. Holly is being penned by Ashley McEwen, and she wrote, thanks for everything you taught me, giving me the drive to succeed. You went above and beyond the expectations of a great professor. Samantha Marignano. She is being penned by Amanda Ireland. Amanda has been a great friend and mentor to me, she writes, throughout nursing school. I can't wait to continue to work and learn with her. McKaylee Milan. She is being penned by Miss Jeannie Davis, and she wrote, "She helped me a lot through a difficult time in my life." Nicole Ninteman. She is being penned by Samara Genovar. She has worked as an RN for the past 31 years and retired this year, passing the torch to her niece. Ashley O'Day. Ashley's being penned by another Ashley, Ashley McEwen. And she wrote, "Ms. McEwen worked hard to see my classmates and I succeed. She's the greatest." Carrie Parks. She is also being penned by Ashley McEwen, and she writes, "Ms. McEwen has been such an inspirational and motivational instructor towards my classmates and I. We all appreciate her so much. Ms. McEwen, you are the best." Tanisha Parks. Tanisha is being penned by Shanara Hollandquist. And she writes, "I chose my best friend, Shanara Hollandquist, to pen me. She's a Cleveland State nursing alumni and has been here with me every step of the way." Haley Pale. Haley chose Mr. Greg Edwards to pin her. She writes, Mr. Edwards was my clinical instructor during fundamentals, and he always wanted me to go find the trouble. He made clinicals more about the hands-on experience versus the paperwork. He also let me cry in his office one time, and that's when I knew he was an extra special person. Ashley Rose. Ashley is being penned by Miss Vicki Steele, and she wrote, Miss Steele was instrumental in building a fundamental foundation for a love and appreciation of nursing. Lindy Rothfolk. Lindy is being penned by Lisa Malone. Lisa Malone has served as a nurse for 25 years and has always been a large reason I became a nurse, Lindy says. Rontessa Stamey. She's being penned by Maria Stamey, her mother, her role model, and her friend. Holly Stokes. Holly is being penned by Jill Cooper. Jill has been an amazing mentor and friend, and I appreciate all your prayers. Rachel Thompson. Rachel's being penned by Ashley McEwen. And Rachel wrote, "She's been a blessing to me, always willing to explain things in a concise and practical way and answer all my questions, all 10,000. She is always happy and positive, has inspired me to do the same." Allison Vaughn. Allison is being penned by Brianna Garrick, and this is her cousin, and she's also a Cleveland State nursing alumni who's been a great support throughout her journey, and that's why she's chosen her to pen her tonight. Brooke Velt. Brooke is being penned by Jeannie Davis. And she writes, "Mrs. Davis has been incredibly inspiring and encouraging to me throughout this program. I'm truly honored for her to pen me before you all today." Ashley Watson. Ashley's also being penned by Miss Davis, and she writes, "She guided me and never let me give up on my journey when I was having a hard time balancing school and personal life. She gave me a positive perspective that helped me achieve my goals." Jamie Wooden. Jamie is being penned by Ashley McEwen, and she wrote, "I just want to thank her for sparking my love in ICU nursing and pushing me to be the best student in the classroom and in the hospital."
The lighting of the lamp is a tribute to Florence Nightingale, who was the founder of modern-day nursing. The lamp carried by Florence Nightingale as she tended to wounded soldiers during the Crimean War has come to symbolize care in nursing. Historically, the lamp has also been used to represent the enlightenment that comes with knowledge, and you all are now enlightened. Congratulations.
Okay, guys, we've come to that time in the program, and I'm awful short, so if you can't hear me, let me know. I need any nurses that are in the audience to rise, and the nursing students, we're going to go through the Florence Nightingale Pledge. Just say it with me. I solemnly pledge myself, say it with me, I only hear myself. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practice of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist the physician in his work and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. Thank you.
This part of our journey is coming to an end today. Today, we stand together as friends, family, and fellow nurses. The truth is that nursing school made us fight for what we believed in, made us fight for ourselves. In fundamentals, we survived going to our first clinical rotation, not really knowing the difference between inspection and palpation. We cried together when we received the newborn boot camp the first day of spring semester. Then we cried again a week later when we all failed that exam. We persevered when we switched to online classes, not really knowing what tomorrow held. We rejoiced together when we were finally able to get back into the hospital and do our clinicals. And today, we stand together because we made it. I want to give a very special thank you to each family member, each faculty member, and each fellow classmate of mine that has been a part of this journey. Thank you for being so patient with us. Thank you for understanding all of our sacrifices, never interrupting the endless nights of studying, and allowing us room to grow. Your grace has been the many of us holding us together when we thought it was all over. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for all that you have done for us. And now I know that I'm the only thing standing in front of us becoming official graduate nurses. But I have to take the time to thank God for putting this purpose into each one of our hearts. I pray that each one of you seeks His strength to guide your hands while you work, His knowledge to help and to heal, His ears to listen and to understand, and lips that only speak compassion and kindness. And there's a Bible verse that I would like to read. It says in Proverbs 3, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." Lastly, as any good nurse knows, documentation is important, because if it isn't documented, then it didn't happen. Class of 2021, document this. We will change the world one patient at a time. Thank you and congratulations to us.